Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn. We're doing a Burundi playthrough. The recap from last episode is we won the Tanzanian-Burundi War of Expansion. Our territory technically looks like how this will look. Oh wait, does it not show? Are they not puppeted by us? Do they just hate us? Anyway, so this is going to be kind of our footprint in the Rift Valley, I guess. I'm going to start the time so that is going, because there's not really a lot that's going to go on, or like there's not a lot of action. It's just going to be consolidation of territories at this point. Yemen, and actually I do want to kind of look at the Russian-NATO war, how that's played out. So the US is pushing hard into the north part of Russia and from Siberia. Just how I actually play the US attacking Russia. Right here. Just invade right there. They have no ability to support that area with units, and you can just push north. And then send units across from Alaska. The problem is there are no rail lines whatsoever here. But anyway, back to where it matters to us. I guess Iran matters. How's Iran going? Oh, Iran got split up into a billion, and then Yemen would be the closest. Okay. Yep. So either Kenya, Mozambique, or Zambia. We now have, well, I guess Malawi as well is bordered with us. We have 4 countries that we potentially could target. Let's see if our agent survived again. Yep, she's still alive. She keeps escaping because we keep taking over whoever she's spying on. This will increase my border with the Congo. So I would rather take Mozambique, even though that leaves me more exposed to the ocean. I can still defend Tanzania. This is a lake. I'm not actually at risk. I just have to defend this. Yeah, let's look at our intel that we do have. 8 to 10 factories. Approximately the same, about the same as Tanzania that we just took out. Where is Zambia? No planes. Probably stronger than... Yeah, they're a little bit stronger than Mozambique. How's Kenya? Kenya seems like they're way stronger. Malawi. Okay. So everyone in this region is relatively built up. At least as effectively as I have been able to grow. So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to keep pushing for civilian industry. I may start annexing regions. Yeah. I'm just gonna take the hit. Whatever this does. Yeah, it still left me over 30, so that's good. So we now have more raw material resources. We should actually get... I would think we would get more civilian factories from trade. But I have been wrong before. So September, so a couple months, we'll get another factory built. Yeah. Just took on a lot of debt. Not too bad. September 2014. We're actually almost full on fuel. So we're gonna drop. Cancel everything. Let's see how long that lasts. $180 or so. 70 days, sorry. 170 days. That's not too bad. We got another military factory. That's why our tax costs went up, I see. I see what happened. And then this is going to get swapped over to some sort of power generation. Yeah, we dropped a lot in productivity from basically taking on territories that are underdeveloped. Yeah, and then I figured taking those territories would improve our manpower. Then we're gonna lower our military spending. Alright, what are we... Oh, August. Oh, so Saudi Arabia is getting attacked? Something's going on over there. Yeah, it looks like they're dismantling Russia and Russia's allies right now. Oddly silent in Beijing. But anyway. Alright, let's get some railroad laid out. We're just gonna put railroads all through this. Fuel gain. We're gonna take that. Yep, the Treaty of Moscow went through. Alright, let's bust everything back down. 5 days from another factory. And we're about to move some of these satellites to autonomous regions. I think Tanzania has to be the first one. Just because of the oil resource. I don't think there's any way to avoid it. Oh, sorry, this is gonna go... They'll become a puppet. My bad. Yep. So we'll puppet Tanzania. And let's look at what we can do. So there. Just gonna have radars built around kind of the borders. Strategic oil reserves. And then what else can I build? And then get these built up. And I'm gonna move all this up. Try and start getting them towards autonomous region as quick as possible. Percent. Oh, meant to close that. Look at this. Yeah, I imagine once we take Tanzania, we may drop below like the point where we lose a research slot. Yeah, I'm not looking to build that out too much right now. The way this is looking, I'm gonna need a warfare center and build tanks, because it looks like they all had armored units from the intel. They're huge. So let's consolidate everything, get everything under our productivity bonuses. Kind of my thought. Then trying to think how long that would take without only gaining almost 3 years if I don't use political power. But we can do a couple clicks. See, that's tough. Kind of wild to me that they're not puppeted yet. That was before the previous war. If that's at 3 years at this rate, I'm better off building factories to get... Still better off building factories till we get another build like line and then doubling up on it. I can build these every year. But that does mean it's going to be like 2 or 3 episodes of literally just consolidating all of our assets into one big country. Which I'm fine with. And we have 16 or 15 days. About the point at which I want to trade for oil. We're going to need 2. Might as well trade them. Yeah, so about 6 months to build the factory. So yeah, I should just keep a factory stack. Realistically, I should be building a nuclear power plant as well. at some point. Assuming our research doesn't catch us back up. Because this will be a fairly large increase in power with a reduction in consumption. I need to take a couple of those reductions. When I do start making railroads, they should go fairly quickly. Alright, it's 2015. Still can't go oil plant, that'll take forever. Fuel gain though. Is 15%. Still huge. We exporting anything? Yeah, we are. Tech metals. Ethiopia and Cameroon. Yemen beat the Houthis. So let's go look at the world. So, yep, Iran got broke up. The old Soviet republics got broke up. This is weird. What happened to Kazakhstan? Is there still a Russia? So Putin, Putin's still in charge of everything, like some random lands. They didn't get completely obliterated. I think I saw Georgia left. So Georgia had all that territory. How is it? How does it? Oh, because of the fascists or the nationalists. I was like, how does it become Great Armenia versus Armenia? That's funny. Oh, and then Turkey also went nationalist. They're fighting each other. See, no one knows about Burundi and how strong the Burundians are. Because we're not. We literally are just having bush wars. Like, still fighting in the bushes. Just ignore us, please. Please. Like, World War III already happened. It's 2015. Alternate timelines going crazy. Productivity. Start researching robots. Once those power researches wrap up and fuel, I'm gonna jump on the resources. Because I'm gonna get territory whenever I take Tanzania, whenever that does happen. Where I am gonna need to boost the yield. And obviously this does actually help. But it only helps so much. Alright, how are we looking? Oh, Operation Enduring Freedom for Afghanistan. John McCain is president. Hitting hard. A little different. All I can do is build quicker. The only thing I can do to try and stem this debt issue is build faster than that is increasing. What happens when you take a territory that has no productivity? But I really can't blame them because I think they probably already used their focus and got taken over by Uganda. And I got like the chunk that was left over. So 20 days, 26 days. Alright, well, this is the ending point, so I'll stop it here. And we'll continue next time.